What's going on, guys? Seth here with Seth Francis Sim Racing, and we are back in Gran Turismo Sport. And today, as well as yesterday, we're running in the new version 1.06 update, an update that so far I absolutely love. They've updated the physics, the force feedback, which is great. I definitely feel the difference in the force feedback, particularly in the car I'm driving now. I can feel as the tires struggle for grip. I can feel as the tire kind of skips across the pavement in a heavy turn, and you can feel the steering wheel rapidly, not so much vibrating, but shaking as the wheel struggles to gain grip. And so that's something I really like. But the biggest thing that I love about this new, hey, what's going on, man? That's all good. No worries, no worries. But how you doing, Daniel? But yeah, like I was saying, the biggest thing I like about this new update are the cockpit camera settings. You can now adjust the position of the cockpit camera up, down, forwards, and backwards. And while there's not quite as much adjustment as I would like, it's just awesome having any adjustment at all. And there is a fair amount of adjustment, particularly bringing the camera forwards. You can bring the camera forwards quite a bit. I don't have it all the way forwards right now. I have it just enough so that it lines up with the steering wheel I have in hand. But yeah, so it had been a while since I had played Gran Turismo Sport or streamed, so yesterday when I started it up and saw that there was an update, I was excited to try it out, and I was not let down. Definitely the best update so far. That's good, man, that's good. Glad you're doing well. Yeah, I haven't streamed so much lately. I've just been so crazy busy between work and whatnot, but I'm glad I've had time to the past couple nights. I'm going to make a point to stream as much as I can this week, in part of next week, because at the end of next week I'm going on vacation to Florida, and so I'm leaving at the end of next week, but after that I'll be gone, for 10 days or so. But yeah, I love the seat adjustment, it's great. I would say Gran Turismo Sport does a good job of trying to get close in certain aspects to a PC simulator. There's still, certain settings that you don't have, of course, like graphical quality settings and whatnot. That's not too big of a deal. One thing I would like to see is the option to tilt forwards and backwards, tilt the seat position or the camera position on its axis. But that's something not even all PC simulators have. Some do and some don't. So yeah, the camera adjustment was a huge gripe for me, and something that I really wanted to see this game do to bring it closer to PC simulator territory. So the fact that they did that is really awesome. It definitely, wow, thanks for slamming me, Mercedes. It definitely, things like that are definitely bringing it closer to a PC simulator. Wow, that was dirty. That was that Gr.4 guy. In the Mitsubishi. That was ridiculous. I mean, he was persistent on spinning me out. I was counter-steering and he was just pushing my back end. Well, there he is, right there. I'm coming for you, Gr.4. He's in the GT.R, which is a quick car. Whether or not he can drive it remains to be seen. We got this Mercedes fishtailing here. Whoa, buddy. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I had to take my line, man. I'm sorry, but you're all over the road. I don't know what you want me to do. Don't be all over the road and we won't make contact. Alright, I got Gr.4 in my sights. Knocked somebody else off the road. He just knocked that guy off the road to the left. Man, this guy is filthy. I don't know if I just want to pass him or if I want to knock him off the track myself. If there's one thing I hate, it's dirty drivers. This guy lost control, went too wide. Ooh, bumped me a little bit from behind. That's okay, that's okay. Oof, good thing I ghosted through him. I didn't see him jetting across the track there. Good thing I ghosted through him too. Everybody going off the track and ghosting. Alright, Dark One. Don't block me, because I'm going for Kane, not you. Got another GTR on my tail. I changed my gearing, raised it a little bit. Probably should have left it where it was, but that's okay. Whoa, you broke really hard for that corner, or braked really hard, I should say. Way too hard, more than you needed to. And once again, I got Gr.4 in my sights. Not sure if I'm going to be catching up with him this race or not. Looks like he's fishtailing. Oh, buddy. Feels like there's a little bit more grip, at least in this car, in this newer version. Yep, try and knock me outside and see what happens. You go right off the track yourself, almost. A couple of dirty people in this race, it looks like. That's okay, though. That's okay. I did one race before this, and it was pretty dirty, too, so... what can you do? Oh, I took that corner all wrong. Man, those GTRs are quite quick. Tough to keep up with. Try and keep as much speed as I can through that corner there. Let's see if Kane here tries to hit number 6. They're out of my sight. Let's see if number 7 tries to hit number 6 here. He's right on his tail, that's for sure. Second to last lap. And Kane making the pass. Yep, going out a little wide. Into him, not bad though. Little fishtail there. Lost a bit of speed, that's alright. Can definitely feel this car struggle for grip. In the front, as it comes around the corner, you can feel that steering wheel shaking up. It's kind of nice actually, I like it. I like that new effect in the force feedback. Alright, so it's not looking like I'll be able to catch up with Kane. I'm too far behind. What a shame, what a shame. And I'm not sure, but it looks like Kane just knocked Shaggy off the road here. I can't be certain, but it looked like he did. Oh, maybe I will catch up with Kane. Maybe I will. Man, this car just struggles so much for grip, and I was in too high of a gear there. There's a good amount of space between us. There is a good amount of space between us. So unless he makes some kind of a mistake, probably not going to catch up with him. Nope, not gonna happen. Looks like he'll get me this time, but that's okay. I will remember his name for future races. If I'm lucky, I'll see him in the GT3 races up next. And that's it. That's it for the Gr.4 class. Alright. 2-1. M4 Michael. In the C7 Corvette. Looks like I've met my daily workout. See what kind of car I get. Probably another duplicate. The only cars I've been getting lately are duplicates. Let's see. Yep, looks to be another duplicate. Is this the GT3? SLS AMG. Yep, already have this car. Keep giving me duplicates. I want a new car. Alright, so I got a comment on yesterday's race, and somebody wants to see me drive the Renault. So, I am going to oblige and drive the Renault for this Gr.3 class race. I'll do the Renault for one race, and then I'll probably switch it up, unless I really like the Renault, but last time I checked, I wasn't too fond of it. On this track anyways. It's good on other tracks, but we'll see though. I haven't driven it since the update, so could be some changes in regards to physics. Alright, let me just check my settings really quick. Alright, 280, that looks good. Those are interesting diff settings. I wonder why I did that. Well, let's just try it as is. See what happens. Oh, 1 second here. It's a fast car, that's for sure. It's got a 7-speed, that's always fun. Who doesn't like a good 7-speed transmission, right? I cannot believe I stopped in time for that corner. I thought for sure I was going to overshoot it. Oh, just as I say it puts down the grip wheel, I catch the grass on the side of the road. That's okay. It's a wide car, that's for sure. Definitely fast on the straight, fast sections, that's for sure. Yeah, it's definitely got some get up and go, that is for sure. It was a fast car. Are you gonna stop? Yeah, look at that. Force feedback is just insane in this car. The steering wheel's just shaking all over the place. Fishtail there, that's alright. This car's not half bad. I'll have to see. I won't know how it does until I get in the race, but... Hey, Fernando, you're watching from Aruba. It must be beautiful there. I had a chance to go to Aruba when I was a little younger. My family was going, and I could have gone with them, but I didn't want to take the time off work, so I didn't go. And that's one trip I regret missing because they had a great time. Oh, almost lost it. Looks like I only got 21 seconds left, so hopefully I like the setup. Actually, I'll have time in warm-up to make some adjustments. And looks like we're about to get matched up here. Yeah, it would be nice if you could remove the steering wheel. And that shouldn't be something that's too hard to do. I mean, theoretically, you would think the game would run better without the steering wheel there. It's one less thing that needs to be rendered graphically. But I'm sure they have to write some kind of code to remove it. But that would be nice, because then I do that. Not all the time, but sometimes in PC games I'll do that depending on how realistic I want to get. And it is nice, especially if you have your monitor set up right, to have the monitor right up there, and you know, so that it looks like your steering wheel is matching with the dashboard in game. Yeah, I would love to go to Aruba Like I said, when my family went, I regret not going with them, but I live up in the northeast of Connecticut, so we get cold winters here. And trust me, in the middle of the winter, I am longing for some nice warm weather. I'm going to visit Florida in about a week or so, and geez, even living in Florida would be nice, like somewhere warmer. California. My uncle used to live in California. I went to visit him there, and California was beautiful too. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the setup I got. It seems to be alright. Looks like those GTRs might be pulling on me in the warm-up. Almost lost it there. And through this right-hander. Yeah, see, this car's not doing that bad. Those GTRs were pulling away from me, but you can't necessarily blame that on the car. It could just be my lack of recent time in this car. Whoa, back end kicked out a little bit there. Wasn't expecting that. It's got some serious downforce, that's for sure. Alright, I only got 7 seconds until we grid up here. And I'll probably be starting way at the back of the pack, because I don't think... Yeah, I didn't have a qualifying time. Does Assetto Corsa let you remove the steering wheel on the PlayStation version, do you know? Or is that just on the PC? Alright. I don't know, it looks like I'm going to be in last position. That grid that they showed right there. Oh no, it was correct. I'm in 13th. That's weird, because people who qualified are starting out behind me. Oh, you play on PC? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I wouldn't think so on PS4 either, but I'm just curious. Whoa, somebody just slammed into me. And again. That was just unacceptable. I don't even know who did it. I can't be bothered to figure it out. Probably that ghosting Subaru right there. Let's see if he tries to hit me now. Got a Jaguar going off track. I got this Audi up in front of me here. I've got no rear-facing camera and no visible mirrors. Almost lost it there as my right tires got on the grass while I was slowing down, but luckily I caught it. Whew. Intense little first section of the race there. This guy's off track. Drivatar. It's actually a pretty good name. Oh, almost lost it there. And Mercedes off track. Oh, I'm getting bumped from behind. That GTR is howling. I think he got caught up with that Mercedes there. Alright, I gotta slow down because I fishtailed last time in practice. Oh no. Oh, what was that? Did you guys see that? Who was that? I'm gonna have to go back and see who that was. That was insane. I literally got slammed into by someone going like 100 miles per hour. Oh man, that makes me mad. I mean, I'm in last place now because of that. I was just stopping for my corner and bam, right from behind. I think it was this guy in the suit. No, I think I might have been in front of him at that time. Although I guess that means he could have come up from behind. That was all me there. Frustrating indeed. I'm definitely going back and watching that replay though, and or watching this video and seeing who slammed into me, just so I can make a note of his PSN. So if I ever get in a race with him again, I can return the favor. We got slow moving cars here. Alright. See if I could get back into this little cluster here. Yeah, it's that Subaru knocking people. He just slammed into number 13 there. Yep. Now, who was that? Like, what? Slam from behind again, and I don't even know who did it that time. Was it that Jag back there, or that Aston Martin, or whatever that Gr.4 guy? Got bumped again. I think it was that Gr.4 guy who slammed into me that time from behind. Man, this race is just unruly. It's alright, Gr.4. I got you. I'm coming for you, brah. I'm coming for you. I am coming for you, Gr.4. Gr.4 B. Chile. Come on, Gr.4. Oh, you went off the track a little bit. What you doing there, Gr.4? Uh-oh, Gr.4, I'm right behind you, Gr.4. Oh, yeah. How do you like it? How do you like getting bumped from behind? About as much as I liked it, I bet. How about you? Get both the little dirty drivers back for their dirty... Oh, you got yourself back. Karma. They're both spinning out. That's what they get for being dirty. Anybody who's just joining in, I don't normally bump people like that. I was getting them back for some ridiculous actions earlier in this race. Alright, they are nowhere to be seen now. coming through the final carousel here. About to come out to the straight. What happened, Fox Brazil? Why you ghosting? Almost lost it there, but maintained. Oh no, Fox, what happened? Fishtailing. Don't bump me, bro. I knew he was going to try and block me. That's alright, I got another 10 miles per hour to go in my transmission setup. Yeah, boy! Don't do it, boy. Don't do it, you'll go down, boy. Don't do it. Haha. Don't slam me from behind now, that's all I ask. And, yep, slam me from behind. Filthy, filthy person. Yeah, you better let me in front of you. That's right. What, did he think the finish line was back there or something? Well, I got ahead of him, so that's all that matters. Man! That was a good race. If by good, I mean horribly dirty, but fun nevertheless. Alright. Let's see who won. J.C. Bautista. Oh, I've seen him in a lot of races. He's actually really good. Alright. So, on to the next race. And I'm gonna keep this car for one more race. Alright, just want to take a look at some of my settings, see if I want to change anything. Could probably lower this to maybe 330, lower this to like 315. And let's see here. I'll leave the transmission just as it is because I definitely appreciated that extra 10 miles per hour on the final stretch. So, and I don't think I'm going to adjust the suspension at all. I could add a little bit of camber, negative camber, but should I? Nah, let's leave it. Actually, let's go up 2 and just try that for a minute. Oh. Yeah, sorry if the sound is a little odd in this stream. I just got a new monitor to play with her. It's actually just a LED TV. But for some reason, the one I picked up doesn't have a headphone jack like my old one, and because I'm playing with like a custom force feedback wheel, I can't use the headphone jack in the controller. For a microphone, I'm using just a standard USB microphone, a Blue Snowball. So without any headphone jack on the monitor, I have no choice but to have the game audio that I'm listening to come through the speakers. So what you guys will hear is the game audio from the stream, but possibly a little bit of game audio coming through my microphone as well. So if that sounds really strange, I apologize. Hopefully it's not too bad. I have to get an adapter to use headphones through the SPDIF or SPDIF output. Alright, man, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by. And maybe I will see you at the next one. It should be tomorrow. Ooh-wee. That was some heavy stopping right there. Another thing they said was changed in the 1.06 update was the way the safety rating is calculated and the way penalties are dealt with. I haven't had a chance to decipher all the major differences regarding penalties. The safety rating, I really wouldn't be able to tell what they changed because I hadn't figured out the initial algorithm to begin with. You know, I knew that if you did a lap, you know, if you lapped in a race without making any contact, you would get, you know, your SR would go up. If you did make contact, it would go down. So I won't be able to decipher the difference now unless it's obvious, but I did notice that as far as penalties go, I don't believe it says slow down anymore. I think it just says like caution or something like that. Oh, I'm gonna spin out right here. I knew I was going off the side of the track. Thought I was gonna spin out, I guess not. Yeah, I'll leave the camber like this. I'm happy with the little bit of additional negative camber. Don't know how much of a difference it made, but it feels like the grip is pretty decent. And I've already lowered the downforce, and it still feels like I have decent grip, so I'm happy about that. Seems like my stopping times are a bit longer than they were before after this downforce adjustment, but nothing dramatic at all. Definitely manageable. And if it'll allow me to pull through the final gears a little better, then I'm happy. Still a little slow to go in the high end. I'd like to be pulling through this gear faster. Buddy. Little fishtail there, never hurt anybody. Oh, and we're getting matched up. I did not qualify, so should be starting either in last place or somewhere close to last place. Alright, come on with the matching progress already. 12th place. Alright. I guess I did have a qualifying time. I wasn't aware of that, but it's a terrible time too, so I don't know when that happened. 7:53.6, that's really bad. And let's go ahead and warm up. Let's see who's in this race. Oh, we got Raw, R-A-W-E Dog. Yeah, cute name, dude. You're real cool. That guy was so dirty in the last race, so we'll see what happens this race. I will be watching out for him, that's for sure. Alright, and now I'm getting bumped from behind by Gymkhana Time GTS. Leave it to a Gymkhana fan to not race clean. Keeping up, buddy? Keeping up? Keeping up. Just in warm-up now, so I don't really care if I make any mistakes. Don't bump me, buddy. He disappeared. I guess he exited out. 11 seconds to go till parade. Oh, little bit of a jump there. Thought I was going to lose control. Luckily I saved it. And we're gridding up. Shows me in 11th place now. Makes no sense, but we'll see if I actually... Well, it looks like I will get put in that place because everybody else didn't qualify, so... And here we go. Wish me luck. If the last race is any indication, I am going to need it. Alright, so let's see where that Raw Dog guy is in comparison to me, because I don't want to be anywhere near him. Oh, I see him back there in 14th place. I see him. I will be watching for him to come up. Don't brake. Oh, you're braking. Why'd you brake there? You didn't need to brake it. You could have kept going. Don't hit me from behind, people. Please don't hit me from behind. I got rear-ended so many times in the last race coming into corners, I just do not want to deal with it again. It's so annoying. Oh, that's Drivatar behind me. Saw him in the other race. This car is fun to drive, that's for sure. Got the Benz right on my tail. Not sure what's behind him. Something yellow. I think I still might even have too much downforce. Even though I've brought it down some. Because you can feel there's just tons of downforce at high speed, and I'm sure it's hurting me in like 6th and 7th gear. I'm sure I could get some. Oh no. I do not know how I kept it on the road throughout that corner. I thought for sure I was going off track. Hello, Hyundai. Oh, I am sorry. And I've been rear-ended. That was violent. Fortunately, I didn't spin out. I was able to hold it. I would really like a way to see behind me in this car. It's really frustrating not having any visible mirrors or rear-facing cameras. Even when you bring the cockpit camera all the way back, you still can't see out the mirrors in this car. So the cockpit adjustment is nice to get everything set up where you want it, but it doesn't allow you to see the mirrors in a car that you're too far behind. Of course, if I look out the side window, you know, push the view left or view right button, I can see out the mirror. But I don't want to do that in a race, just like I don't like having to push the look behind button. Which, as I can see, there wasn't anybody close to me just then. That's nice. Alright, Genesis. I'm gonna have to try and pass you soon, because you've been making a few mistakes. Ooh, and he made a pass on the GTR here. Don't want to hit him, don't want to hit him. If I were dirty there, I wouldn't have braked. I would have just let myself slam into him. But I actually try and be clean. Oh, we got a hard braking section up here. Oh, got contact. I don't know what just happened, but my force feedback wheel was shaking everything and something just fell off my rig. I don't know what it was. I can't really look right now. But something was placed down there that fell off. There's nobody behind me. I'm in 7th place. And I am trying to close in on number 6 here. Le Mercano from Canada. Le Mercano from Canada, eh? Alright. I'll show you how to do in the US of A. Oh, what happened? You spin out. So sad. Check you later. Welcome to America. Welcome to America as I drive a foreign car. That's okay. America doesn't really know how to make very good cars anymore. Some cars, but most of the good cars are from Europe, Japan, England, since I can't really say that they're part of Europe anymore, even though I kind of still consider them a part of Europe, just because I grew up learning that England was a part of the EU. But now that they've done their whole Brexit thing, I guess that's all over with. Come to think of it, I'm in a Renault right now, and I cannot remember who makes a Renault. I want to say French. It sounds like a French name, but I don't know who owns Renault, where the factory is, what nationality the hands that make them are. Ooh, I just changed my camera view by accident. Why did I do that? Very bumpy. The force feedback, as I've said many times, is just incredible in this game, and it gets better with every update. This update really brought some nice updates to the force feedback effects, such as like slip effects when your tires are slipping and the tire is like kind of gripping or attempting to grip the pavement, but it will kind of grip, slip, where it's like you'll feel that right through the steering wheel. It's awesome. Oh, this is the final carousel, right? Yeah. Yes, that is. I messed up on it too. Alright, so doesn't look like I'll be getting up into 5th place. I'll have to make do with 6th. Hopefully I'll hold on to 6th and I won't get passed by that Mercedes back there. We'll have to see if my gearing holds out. 268. I've got it set to about 280. Uphill, can we still climb? Nope, dropping off speed. I got nobody to draft off of. Alright, 270, and then we're going to pick up here. 3, 4, 5, 6. And through the S's, light tap on the brake, heavy braking into the left-hander, hard braking into the right. Around the corner. And into the last right-hander, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, finish. What are we in? 6th place. Not too bad. What place did that Rawi dog guy come in? 14th. Not bad, not bad. Ah, Tokyo Expressway. You know, that track was in the beta at the very beginning, but only for like the first couple of weeks, and it hasn't come back since. I love the track. I'd like them to put it back, but it was there in the beginning of the beta, but not anymore. I imagine they'll bring it back at some point, Tokyo Expressway, because that was a fun track. Alright, gonna go ahead and do one more race, the final race of the night. And you know what? I've been driving the Renault this far, why not just stick with it? Whoops. Wanna go in there. Thanks, man. I thought it was a pretty good race. I came up from 11th to 6th, so I'm happy with that. I'm definitely no pro when it comes to Gran Turismo. I used to be really good at Gran Turismo 6 a few years back now, but I just kind of like to play for fun, you know. There's some guys though that really put in the hours, get their setups perfect. Some of the qualifying times I see, it's just like, how on earth are they putting down times that fast? But I guess when you have the time to really hone your skills, you can get good at just about anything you put your mind to. So I'll go ahead and warm up just a little bit, or practice I should say. Tell you what, by the end of this upcoming race, my arms are going to be tired. The force feedback on Nürburgring, especially with the Gr.3 class cars, becomes kind of taxing after a while if you have a powerful wheel. Try and really kind of push this car too fast through some corners and see what happens. Just to kind of learn just how much this car can grip. I'm just going to keep it right to the floor, see what happens. Oh no, too fast. I needed to brake a little bit for that one. I can almost hold it flat out through there. If I lift off just a bit, it'll allow the front wheels to grip enough to pull me a little more inside through the exit on that corner. Little fishtail there. And don't care if I spin out and crash now, just because this is just kind of like a little practice session, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to have time to put down a qualifying lap anyways, because there's not enough minutes before the next race, so might as well just have a little fun. Test the car. I have no idea. I think Gran Turismo Sport is going to kind of be like a placeholder for Gran Turismo 7, I guess. I don't know if they will eventually come out with a Gran Turismo 7, but as far as I know, there hasn't been any talk about it yet. All the talk has been about Gran Turismo Sport for the last year and a half or so. But yeah, I know when, you know, PS4 first came out and whatnot, all the talk was about Gran Turismo 7, and then they said, well, it's actually going to be Gran Turismo Sport that comes out. But I know that there were a couple times when the developers have come out and said, you know, Gran Turismo Sport would be like an in-between. So there's been a lot of speculation as to what the future will bring. But I would not expect to see a Gran Turismo 7 anytime in the near future. We're talking years. Everybody's so hyped up for Sport that, you know, it wouldn't be until well after the hype for Gran Turismo Sport has died down that Gran Turismo 7 will even, you know, become a thought in the developers' minds. This is just my opinion based on what I've seen with past Gran Turismo titles. Oh, I should probably shift, huh? Might help. Go off in the grass, see what happens. Too fast around this corner. Does it hold it? Yes, it does. Man, this car has a lot of downforce. And brake. Oh, too much gas. Can't go too fast. Oh, see what I was just gonna say. Can't go too fast in the carousel with this car, because it will spin out. And sure enough, or you can't give too much gas, I should say. Sure enough, as soon as I give it too much gas, it spins right out at the end of the carousel. Now, if I would watch the track instead of the comments. All right. Too much gas with one tire in the dirt. And we're matching up anyways. Oh, I see, Fernando. You said in what month? Yeah, but like I was saying, Gran Turismo 7 will be a ways away. As far as this game, Gran Turismo Sport, it's supposed to come out sometime at the end of 2017. So I'm thinking sometime between September and December. Just speculation, but according to Polyphony, it's supposed to be at the end of 2017. Or by the end of 2017 is what they say. So if they're saying by the end of 2017, I'm expecting it to be towards the end of 2017. why not go warm up just a little bit? We got One Shot at Evil. I've raced with him before. Big Tuna Beats, Adventurous, Agent 0070, Cavu 2003, Jimmy Mac 44. Jimmy Mac. I wonder... I'm trying to... That Jimmy Mac 44 name sounds familiar. He might be this YouTuber I'm thinking of, but I'm not quite sure. He doesn't really stream gameplay, but he does other, like, sim racing hardware type stuff. I'm not sure if that's him, though. And we got Skunkster, JSR 14. Alright, this is the corner that I couldn't be flat out in before, just a little bit of brake and flat out again. Alright, that's how you do it. Once again, forgot to shift into 7th. That darn 7th here. And well, let's see if I can slow down at the tan pavement there. Alright, so that's a good braking point. Man, when I was sliding there and the tires were skipping across the pavement, the wheel was vibrating so much it was just like shaking my whole rig. I don't see... Alright, the smoothness, raced with him before. Here we go. Looks like I'm going to be starting out in 9th place this time, 2 ahead of where I started last time. And we've got the Alfa Romeo 4C right there. That car I absolutely love to drive, both in the Gr.3 class and in the Gr.4 class. It's just so much fun to drive. Not necessarily the fastest car in the Gr.3 class, but it is definitely one of the most fun to drive. I don't want to rear end you, bro. You are braking heavy, and you caused me to get rear-ended. Thanks a lot, man. That frustrates me. Even if a driver isn't like dirty, he's just slow, so he brakes way too early and hard, and you, to be like a decent, respectful driver, brake just as hard so that you don't hit him, and then the jerk behind you slams into you. That's what just happened there. And that guy just hit me re-entering the track. Come on, man. No etiquette. No etiquette in Gran Turismo, typically. In the public servers, anyways. Once you get into the game and people create private servers, then, you know, they can dictate the rules and make the races clean. But in these public servers, where it's just kind of they throw people into a bucket to race completely randomly, man, the filth is strong in these races. The filth is strong. So many dirty drivers. It's not even funny. No respect, no etiquette. And I totally screwed up that corner all on my own, but that's okay, because Mr. Corvette is way back there. I got Big Tuna Beats in front of me. What a name. Alright, they're pulling away there, the little pack. I'm gonna have to do some serious driving if I want to catch up. Because all the while that I'm way back here, I'm not able to draft and make it up further. My only hope to be able to draft is to be able to catch up with a pack, or at least a couple of cars. What happened? Number 8 there spun out, gave up his position to me. Still got that Corvette staring down my taillights. That's okay. Oh, buddy, man, I knew better than to brake with my tires off in that dirt. I would have spun right around for sure. I just had to coast and hope I'd make all 4 tires back on the pavement with enough time left to brake. Looks like that vet just might be gaining on me. See if I can do something about that. Alright. Regained a little bit of distance on him. What happened, Mustang and GTR? Whoa, Mustang! Oh, sorry, dude. I thought I had enough room to go around you. This car is so wide. I did not mean to bump that Mustang, but it's okay. I actually helped him. Because I knocked him ahead of me. Alright, you can't brake so hard on the corners, buddy. Because I will accidentally bump you again. If you brake too hard. Oh no, I went off the track that time. What have I done? What's up, Blue Giant? Blue the Giant. And I got that vet coming at me again, way back there. This little Mustang's picking up pretty good. Pretty good there, Blue. Pretty good. Alright, let's be clean here. Let's be clean. Which way are you going? Which way are you going, my friend? Ugh, the carousel, my least favorite part in this car. I love the carousel too, but in this car it's just so sketchy. I'm going up here. Screw it. This car just does not like the carousel. It gets so unsteady. And still that Corvette's staring me down. I want you out of my rear view mirror, Corvette. Of course, I'd rather have you in my rear view mirror than my headlights, if I had to choose. Man, that Mustang is tearing it up. Even with all the downforce in this RS01, I'm struggling. Oh no, he went off the track. Now I went off the track. Man, if I hadn't messed up there, I could have gotten that position. Alright, I'm not going to mess up anymore. I'm just going to wait for him to mess up and try and take advantage. Alright, he's fishtailing off the track there. Don't do that. Come on, dude. You're just going to cost us both a position now. All because you couldn't pull back onto the track like a responsible adult, like a respectable individual on a virtual racetrack. Typical Mustang driver. Complete a-hole. No offense to any Mustang drivers out there, but they're all idiots. Every single last one of the Mustang drivers out there, particularly in this game, they're all fools. Degenerate fools. Can't drive right. Slam into people. I got this Benz right on my tail. I do not want to fall behind my current 7th place position, and it might happen. Alright, up into 5th now, or my current 6th place position I should have said, but now I'm up into 5th. I'm going to lose my spot to this Benz though. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. I'm staying dead center, brohams. What happened? He ain't got the top speed? He's gonna draft off me. I know he is. I know he is. I know he's gonna try and get around me. I'm not giving you any more space, man. Don't bump me now. Not cool. Not cool. Fifth place. What are you gonna do? Would have liked it to have been fourth. Would have liked to have gotten in front of that Mustang. Should have been a bit more aggressive. Oh well. Anyways, that's the end of the races for tonight. That is the final race of the day. Hope to see you here next time. Thanks for watching, guys.